That's because this is a remake of the very first Halo game, Halo Combat Evolved. It is a first-person shooter video game set in the Halo universe, and pretty much what it is an enhanced remake of the game. Now let's look at it here. As we look at it, and this goes through the very first game, and as you can see, the graphics really aren't that good. We're going to go through, and I'll be honest, I really never played the very first Halo game when it came out 10 years ago. And this game, by the way, was released November 15th, 2011 on the 10th anniversary of the original title's launch. It was developed by 343 Industries. It does have several updates to the original title, including a complete visual overhaul, which we're going to talk about in just a moment here. It also gives support for co-op and multiplayer gameplay on the Xbox 360 live system. It has a remake of a number of the different multiplayer maps from previous Halo games and extras that don't affect the gameplay that much at all, but it does include achievements, terminals, and other hidden Easter eggs. The original game engine was completely replaced by the Saber 3D system, and this is also the very first Halo game to have Kinect support. Now, as we're going through here, we're just configuring and getting the learning how to use the system here for Master Chief. You play the Super Soldier Master Chief 117. In the Halo history, he is also known as John. There's a number of good books out there that you can read talking about some of the back history of Master Chief, how he came to be. But one of the key factors here with this, besides just being a remake of the whole game itself, is if you're looking at the graphics, you're going to say, well, Logan, those graphics don't look that good after all. What's so hot about this? Well, what happens is that this game actually has old school and new school high definition graphics. By clicking a button on your controller, you can switch between how it looked here 10 years ago, like we're looking at here, and in a few minutes here I'm actually going to switch over and show you what they have done with the new high definition graphics. That is really the main thing here for looking at the Halo game. If you've played all the Halo series, the only reason really to get this would be to have some of the multiplayer maps involved and to have the high definition graphics involved here. But it does give a good history of Master Chief and his very first mission, going down to the Halo planet, going through some of the stuff. And we're going to look at some of that in just a little bit here. We're now going to charge up and learn a little bit more about his built-in shields.
Okay, bring his energy shields online, please.
I will talk about and will say here, and it's been announced a while back, that there is going to be a Halo 4. Halo 4 will be produced by 343 Industries. It probably will be out, I would guess, sometime 2012, and it will be the first big full game, original title in the Halo series by that new development company. We're going to go up to the bridge, and actually we're going to switch over to some other graphics here in a moment, but by clicking a button you're going to see the screen go blank for a second, and then we're going to have some high definition graphics. There we go. And this is what it looks like with the new high definition. As you can see, much nicer, more up-to-date high definition graphics. A whole lot different, and shows what things have really changed like over the past 10 years. Now I fast forwarded, we're going to go off and jump in.
Are you alright? Can you move? Yeah, there's the impact.
Once again, the graphics here look fantastic. This is the high definition graphics. And I'm going to be switching over in just a moment here to some of the other graphics out there so we can see how it looked 10 years ago compared to how it looks now.
On approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. Thousands of types of flora. The ring's ecosystem is incredibly sophisticated.
Here we switch over. We're going to go to the old school graphics. This is how it looked 10 years ago. And 10 years ago, it was fantastic graphics first time. It was an innovation. I remember playing Splinter Cell, thinking the great things of passing when you're going through a crawl space and you have a fan there and just watching the shadow. But as we switch over, this is how the graphics look today. And this is the big